Hey guys, Tyreek here with another video, and in this video I'll be drawing Bruno Mars. So stay tuned, enjoy, and again thanks for 100 subscribers. And this video format will be different because I'm trying out new stuff so I can make the video more entertaining for you guys. So firstly, I outline the face of the artist, the person I'm drawing. Now to do the ear, first I made sure to outline the ear shape after I made the random shapes, and then you'll see the first step now is to create one first layer of shade by using the same value across the ear area, so you're not gonna show any gradation as yet. Now this is where you start applying darker values to, this is where I apply darker values to the ending part of the ear, because to me that gives me a starting point to say I'm gonna shade in that direction, go across. And also you don't even have to shade in the same direction all the time. I just shade like this because it helps give me a rhythm, and also to me it looks nice as the progression comes along, because I like looking at the art piece and seeing you can tell this part is more complete than this part of the drawing. That also makes you want to give the other part For ear strands. It's important to always apply continuous layers over layers. That's the only way you can give off the impression of ear, because ears like this it reflects light at some parts, and to create that illusion you have to apply different layers of the shading, because the graphite in the pencil, when it's on the paper, a lot of it is on the paper, give off this shine and it looks a lot like air. You'll realize something at the end of this drawing. I made a mistake, because with the shading of the skin I kinda went too this texture of someone who's old, so the artist looks way older than he should look. But others call it as what should I say, Frankenstein version. So if that makes you feel comfortable, you can. The thing to notice when shading ear is that some part of the ear is gonna be nicely laid down, some parts gonna be lifted up, because no matter how perfect someone ear is, there's gonna be ear always sticking out. So don't think of shading like a perfectionist, because some part of the ear is just random dash lines, and no matter what. The reason why I use a napkin under my hand is because I'm left-handed, and most of the times left-handed persons, our hands seem to go over the drawing every time we progress on one side of the drawing over to the other side. So the napkin is a way to prevent. realize the more and more I apply different layers, the realer the ear looks. Like it's almost looking 3D in a way, like it's pushing out from the head, because that's what applying different layers does. Even when I finished this drawing, I felt like I could have applied more layers of values, but it still came out well, I think. The thing with then there's not like any defined line to say this is how someone's face looks. And the thing is to say, it's like when you're shading the outline for the person, you should shade it with the intention of saying it's blending it into the background. You'll realize after like I'm finished, I'm gonna shade the outline a way that it doesn't look too defined, like too thick of lines, because in the real world no one has like thick lines outlining their body. It's just showing our bodies next to like the empty background or whatever your body is in front of. That's like what gives it the outline. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that's what I learned at school, and it does make sense. Because when you're looking at an object, there isn't any dark line on the outside of it to say this is like an outline of it. Looking at the pencil, 3B pencil in my hand, there's not a dark outline on it to say this is where the pencil ends. It's just like it's there because of the background. The background creates the for the pencil in a way. For the eyes, it's kind of puzzling to me because I usually get one eye right and then the other eye is kind of like a big problem. The eye looks funny, weird should I say. The technique I was using when shading the skin was stippling slash like, well, it's like more like stippling but with small lines, and it gave off this impression of skin and also like spots and pores on the skin. But one thing though, it kind of made the skin look too thin. So as I said, Bruno Mars looked older than he does look in real life, and also gave him like this, like people call him Frankenstein Bruno Mars on my Instagram. Link is in the description to my Instagram account where you can see this drawing post. But what you think, guys? Comment on what I could have done to make it better. I was trying to pay a lot of attention to detail because I wanted it to look very real as possible, but some parts I think I overdid the detail. Like for the eyes weren't that detailed in the reference image, so that was one of the biggest problems for this piece. But I realized it after I was finished, so I couldn't fix it. Well, I can fix it, but one thing with a finished piece, I think it's to not fix it, but instead start over a new piece and correct your mistakes from the old piece. That way you get to do more practice. Although it came out kinda bad, actually I like the idea of using the stippling-ish like technique because it gave off less of this flat vibes. It made it actually have like this depth to the face, if you see what I mean, which is something that I like because I like seeing drawing with depth. I don't know why. Well, it's a normal thing for any artist to like seeing a drawing that has depth, but I'll still do 2D art because, well, this is 2D art. By the way, comment your favorite Bruno Mars song in the comment, and I'll also state mine. For Bruno Mars are the ones that he sung like in 2010, 2013. Those are my favorite songs from Bruno Mars, although I still like the ones he made recently, but the ones from back then have like a lot of love songs and songs that weren't like upbeat, and I like slow tempo songs and songs that can make me reflect on life and stuff. So I'm not saying the songs that he make nowadays are bad, but they're just not really my type of songs, but I'll still listen to them and still like say yeah, good voice and stuff. But 2010 to 2014 songs were more iconic to me, like Lazy Song, Rocked Out of Heaven, and When I See Your Face. I think yeah, those songs were like the best songs for me. And also, how could I forget Grenade? That song was crazy, so like, no, I'm not gonna say no matter what, but to really love someone enough to take a grenade from them for them is like very deep. Like that person would have to be like the best girl in the world for me to like think like that. Not saying girls like that don't exist, the girls that will make you want to think like that, but yeah, they do exist, but they are hard to find. Well, let me stop talking about stuff that are irrelevant right now. And if you made it this far in the video, really appreciate it. So please drop a like and comment what you think about the drawing, and comment which artist you'd want me to do next. Well guys, that's the result of the drawing, and I hope you like it. Like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video.